నాకు ఇప్పుడు 13,000 పడిందిరా. అది నాకు మదనపల్లి నుంచి తెప్పించాను. Hi Aditi, how are you?
Hello, sir. I'm fine. How are you?
Fine, ma. You take yesterday test?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What was the paper? How many questions you solved?
Sir, I solved, I guess, 7 or 8.
Okay, good. Study hard to practice. Okay. Then this one, what about the solutions? You read all formulas?
No, sir. Like, I didn't have time. I had 2 exams today, so I was busy preparing for that.
Okay. Actually, which chapter is going on there in your school?
No, so we're just doing revision right now. Like, the entire portion revision.
That portion revision is going on there.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is Ritu Parikh.
Yes.
So this is the first class, na Ritu?
Yes, sir.
I didn't see you before. So which school, ma? In which school you are studying?
Sri Lepakshi Junior College, sir.
In Hyderabad only here.
Yeah, in Chandanagar.
I know the location. I didn't listen your school name. This is the first time I'm listening your school name.
It's in Chandanagar, sir.
Chandanagar.
Yes, it's a junior college.
Okay, okay. Chandanagar means two Chandanagars are there. So one is near to Balnagar,
No, the other one.
other one.
So Madina Goda Miyapur.
Yeah, that side.
Okay, okay, okay. Then you also 12th, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Kathy also 12th. All are 12th completed students only. Also, it's good for only except Aditi. Is it right, Aditi?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you're in 11th. In 11th only they completed the solutions chapter also, Aditi.
No, so we completed basic concepts of chemistry, but in that only we completed, I guess, half of the chapter. Like till now, what we have thought.
What are the concentration terms and all? There also will
Yeah.
get basic concepts of
Yeah,
chemistry.
so the only thing left is formality and parts per billion.
Okay. So then again, redox reactions also will get all these concentration terms.
No, sir, in redox, only it was like, finding the oxidation and reduction reactions and all. There wasn't any, like.
No, redox reactions also it is that. So because of types of reactions are there. There we are going to study about so volumetric analysis one part it is that.
Yes.
So volumetric analysis, acid-base neutralizations and all redox examples of the redox reactions. There also we are going to study about the concentration terms. Without knowing the concentration terms, it is not possible to find out. Some calculations also it is that. Iodometry reactions are there.
We didn't complete that part yet. Like we read it over here, like in Chanakya, but we didn't do it in the school. Like they're gonna do it
That
during
maybe they
the
left. That maybe they left. Okay. Right. So Kathy, so
Yes,
all of everyone you're understanding my classes, na?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now just shall we revise the previous class because of previous class? So we discussed some concentration terms we discussed. In this one, we discuss about the molarity, molality, normality, and mole fraction also we discuss. Okay. In this one, we started the discussion of the normality. Normality can be represented with the capital N. Is it right, ma? Okay. So what is with the normality? For that one already I had given some definitions. Just big definition. What is with the normality? Kathy? What is with the normality?
Sir, it's the number of equivalents of a solute divided by the solution. 1 liter
Very-
of solution.
Very good, Aditi. So normality is defined as number of equivalents of the solute present in 1 liter of solution is called as a normality. Okay. So what are the units of the normality? Means equivalence, and liter inverse is called as a units of the normality. Okay. And Ritu, so how we can calculate the number of equivalents? Ritu, how we can calculate the number of equivalents? Equivalents
I
of the
don't know. I don't know, sir.
solutions is finished, Ritu?
Yes, sir, but they are not saying like the detailed classes in our college. They're just saying the IP important ones. They're like not even starting the chapters.
Oh, but you are preparing for JEE, na? JEE and NSET.
I'm preparing for NEET, sir.
You're preparing for NEET, but NEET also, this one is a very important chapter. This chapter is there for the NEET, and JEE also is there for this chapter.
Yeah, sir.
Okay. Next, Kathy. How are you going to
Sir,
calculate the number of equivalents?
we have to divide given mass by equivalent mass.
Equivalent mass. Okay. And Aditi, how we can calculate the equivalent mass, Aditi?
So molar mass by n factor.
Molar mass by N factor. Okay. So Ritu, already I wrote some of the formulas on the screen. Just go through that one. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So all of you are getting the screen?
Yeah, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
in that one. So number of equivalents, how we are going to calculate means given mass by equivalent mass. Sir, how we can calculate the equivalent mass means molar mass by N factor. So in this one, what is meant by the N factor means acidity, basicity, or number of electrons transferred in a chemical reaction, and highest charge present on the cation or anion. Okay, anything we are taking. So highest charge present on the cation or anion. So let's say somebody they are getting doubt. Sir, what is the charge we have to take highest number? Number only we have to consider. Number only, either it may be 1, 2, 3. You need not to worry about the charge, sir. You forget about the charge. If the highest number it is, that means that is only we can consider as a so N factor. Okay, shall we try some examples based on that one? For example, in last class also, do we discuss about the equivalent weights, how to calculate the equivalence weights? Right. Now I'll give some examples. Now my question is, what is the equivalent weight of the HCl? Equivalent weight of HCl. Any one of you. What is the equivalent weight of the HCl? So you're telling that equivalent weight is equal to molar mass by N factor. Equivalent weight is equal to molar mass by N factor. N factor. For acids, so what we have to take as an N factor? For acids, N factor we have to take as a basicity. What is mean by the basicity? What is mean by the basicity? What is mean by basicity? Kathy.
So the number of OH minus ions.
Very good, Kathy. Correct only. So what is meant by the basicity means the number of OH minus ions are required To remove the number of H plus ions in an acid is called as a basicity. For acids, what we have to take means we have to N factor, we have to take as a basicity. Basicity is nothing but the number of OH minus ions are required to remove the H plus ions is called as a basicity. Okay. Now, how we can calculate the equivalent weight? So molar mass by N factor. So what is the molar mass of the HCl?
36.5.
Very good, Kathy. So 36.5 divided by, what is the N factor for HCl?
I'm not sure, sir.
Kathy, you only told the definition. What is the basicity? Number of
So
OH.
how do we tell how many ions it's producing?
Yes, ma. So you give some statement. The
So is
number
it
of OH.
one?
Aditi is giving some answer.
So is it
Aditi.
one?
Very good, Aditi. So because of in HCl, how many H plus ions are there? We have only one H plus ion now. Okay. If it is having a one H plus ion means one OH minus ion is required to remove the H plus. Okay. How many OH minus ions are required means one OH minus. So hence the N factor is equal to 1. Then the equivalent weight of the HCl is equal to 36.5. Still anyone you having doubt? Okay. Then can I go for the one more example to you to make you clear? One more example. So what is another example means here? What is the equivalent weight of? What is equivalent weight of H2SO4? Any one of you? Molar mass of the H2SO4. Molecular weight. Molecular weight of the sulfuric acid. Srisha. What is the molecular mass of the sulfuric acid? Srisha, Kathy.
So 98.
98.
Very good, Srisha. Molar mass of the sulfuric acid is 98 grams. Okay. Now let's see. So they're asking the equivalent weight. How we can calculate the equivalent weight? In
So
this one,
98 divided by 2.
very good, Aditi. Equivalent weight is equal to molecular weight by N factor. In this one, what is the N factor? In sulfuric acid, what is the N factor value? N factor is equal to 2. Okay. How many H plus ions are there in sulfuric acid means here? 2 sulfuric ions, 2 H plus ions are there. So then N factor is equal to 2. Hence molecular weight is equal to 98 by 2. 98 by 2 means how much will get? 2 ones, 2 fours and 2 nines. 2 nines 18. So hence you will get as a 49 grams is the equivalent weight. So what is the equivalent weight of the sulfuric acid means here? 98 grams. Got it? All of you? Then
Yes, sir.
one more example I'll give you here. What is the equivalent weight of phosphoric acid, orthophosphoric acid, H3PO4? What is the equivalent weight of the phosphoric acid? First of all, what is the molar mass of the phosphoric acid? Molecular mass. Ritu?
Sir, I know till 97.5, I guess.
How you will get 97.58? You won't get.
Sir, 98.
98 is the answer because of molar mass is nothing but it is the sum of the atomic masses. It is sum of the atomic masses. Atomic mass of the hydrogen is equal to 1. Atomic mass of the phosphorus is 31 and oxygen is 16. Number of atoms you can calculate. 16 into 4, 31 into 1, 1 into 3. If you add all together means you will get as the molar mass is equal to again 98 only. If you want to cross check means happily you can cross check. Okay, 64 into 4, sorry, 16 into 4. 64 only now, 16 fours. How much was 16 fours? 16 fours,
64, sir.
64 plus 31. 95. 95 plus 3, 98. So what is the molar mass of the orthophosphoric acid means 98 grams. And what is the N factor, Ritu, in this one? What is the N factor?
3, sir.
Very good, Ritu. Okay, N factor is equal to 3. N factor is equal to 3 means how much, what is the mass you will get? What is the equivalent weight? What is the equivalent weight of the orthophosphoric acid? Please. How much you got the answer? Ritu, what is the answer you got?
I'm still calculating, so it is 32 point, and I'm
Yes.
still not done.
32.333 something you'll get. Okay, continuously you'll get as a 3 mark. Right? So what is the equivalent weight of the orthophosphoric acid means 32.3. Now, little bit logical question I'm giving here. Let us see how many members you will try. I don't know. Okay. I don't know how many members they are able to try this one. Let's see. H3PO2. Now in this one, my question is, what is the N factor in this question?
Three, sir.
No. No. Next, Sirisha, what is the N factor? Aditi. Aditi, what's the N factor in the given question?
So 3.
No. No. So can I explain, ma? It is little bit logical, JE type
Yes,
and NEET type question. Okay. So until that we had seen, so by seeing the molecular formula, it is not possible to explain the number of H plus ions. It comes outside in the aqueous medium. Okay. Sometimes we have to check it out the structure also. Sir, H3PO2 structure ACPC means each phosphorus is directly connected with the oxygen with the double bond. And the remaining how many oxygens are there in the molecular formula? One is already directly connected with the phosphorus. Remaining one oxygen it is there. So that it is present in the form of OH. And the remaining are H and H. Okay. So these are there. In this one, the hydrogens which are attached to the phosphorus, that it comes outside in the form of H minus. They won't come outside in the form of H plus. Got the clarity? Okay, otherwise I'll write the statement. So note, this is a special condition. Note it is there. So what is the note means? The hydrogens which are connected to the phosphorus, comes out in the form of H minus, not in the form of H plus. Hydride ions, they'll come out in the form here. Sir, which one they'll come outside in the form of H plus means the hydrogens which are directly attached to the oxygen, that it comes outside in the form of H plus. Now, like that, how many hydrogens are there? How many hydrogens are directly attached to the oxygen?
1, sir.
1, sir.
Then N factor is equal to 1 in this one. Then what is the equivalent weight of the H3PO2 ma?
98.
98 amma. Once you check it out, it's not the 98. H3PO2 molecular formula is different. It's not the 98. What is the molar mass of the H3PO2?
So is it 66?
Very good, ma. Okay. So here 32 plus 31, 63 plus 3, 66, ma. Okay. 66 divided by 1. 66 divided by 1 means it becomes as a 66 grams. 66 grams. Okay. Can I give one more question like this? Just JEE level type of questions. Example 2. One more example. H3PO3. So what is the N factor in a given compound? That is my question. Phosphorus valency is 5. Phosphorus maximum it forms as a 5 bonds, sir. Generally the phosphorus it forms as a 5 bonds. Okay, that's satisfying. Okay, we have to satisfy the valency by taking up the bonds, number of bonds. Above already I wrote structure. Similarly, if you write the one more structure for the H3PO3, if you write the structure mean, then only we knows the N factor. Without writing the structure, it is not possible to find out the N factor.
Sir, is it 2?
Very good, Kathy. It is 2 ma. Let us see. Sir, how you got as a 2 means? So I'm telling that phosphorus valency is 5. In that one phosphorus directly connected to the one oxygen atom. Remaining how many oxygen atoms are there in a given molecule means here remaining 2 oxygen atoms are there. That 2 oxygens are present in the form of OH. Here also one OH, here also one OH, and another hydrogen is directly connected to the phosphorus. Okay, so that means 2 OH minus ions are there. The 2 OH ions are the releases the H plus ions. So N factor is equal to 2. In this condition, N is equal to 2. Now you got the clarity. Exception case. Till anyone you having doubt? No, na? Okay.
No, sir.
So all these are the acids, my here. In acids, we can take as a basicity. N factor we can take as a basicity. Okay. Next. So we'll go for bases. We'll go for the bases. Let us see how many members they'll tell the answer. Now we are going for base. We have to calculate the equivalent weight for the bases. Okay. So bases means we have so many things. In that one, first example is NaOH. What is the equivalent weight of the NaOH? And second one I'll write. So what is the equivalent weight of the calcium hydroxide? And what is the equivalent weight of the aluminum hydroxide? AlOH taken thrice. Okay, equivalent weight of the aluminum hydroxide. Now let's see how many members they'll give the answer. So the calcium hydroxide is taken twice. CaOH taken twice. First one, what's the answer? What is the equivalent weight of the sodium hydroxide? Equivalent weight of the sodium hydroxide.
Sir, is it 40?
Very good, Kathy. Kathy, hope it is the 40.
Sir, the N factor is 1 and molar mass is 40.
Very good, ma. So molar mass of the sodium hydroxide is equal to 40. And N factor in this one is 1 here. Then equivalent weight of the sodium hydroxide it is equal to 40 grams. Okay. Next, calcium hydroxide. If you want a clarity means calcium atomic mass is 40, oxygen is 16, hydrogen is 1. Now, what is the molar mass of the calcium hydroxide? What is the molar mass of the calcium hydroxide, ma?
Sir, is it 57?
So check it out, Ritu.
Is it 37, sir?
We're getting a little bit confusion. 2 are there. 2 moles of the OH it is there, Ritu.
Sir, is it 37?
Wow, it is 37, ma. Calcium atomic mass is 40, ma. Clearly, I'm giving. Calcium atomic mass is 40. Oxygen atomic mass is 16. Hydrogen atomic mass is 1. Like that, how many OH minus ions are attached to the calcium? Aditi, what's the molar mass of the calcium hydroxide? Aditi. Sirisha?
So 74 grams.
Exactly, ma. Correct answer. Because of calcium is 40. 40 plus OH minus, ma. OH minus means 17 you'll get. 17 to 34. 40 plus 34 is equal to 74. 74 divided by N factor. What is N factor in the given compound?
Sir, is it 1?
Ma. 2 OH minus ions. Actually, for bases we can take as a acidity. What we are taking means we are taking as a N factor is equal to acidity. So what is meant by the acidity means here? Number of H plus ions are required. Ions are,
Sir, it can be 1 or 2 depending on the reaction, right? Like that's what.
but you're not taking the reaction now. I'm giving as a molecule.
So we only learned how to use it depending on the reaction.
Okay. So for that only I'm making you perfect in this one. Of course, you had taken some chemical reactions you may had seen, but here, so sometimes they're asking the question, let us see, JE questions are there if you go for the salt, KMnO4. If you see a redox reactions, what is the equivalent weight of the KMnO4 in acidic medium, basic medium, neutral medium also it is there. You know that one? I will give that kind of reactions also now. Okay, let us see. Acidity is nothing but number of H plus ions are required to remove OH minus ions. OH minus ions. Okay, so this is the sentence. This is the N factor. Now in NaOH we have only one OH group. So that's why N factor is equal to 1. In calcium hydroxide, how many OH minus ions are there? How many OH minus ions are there?
2.
2.
So then N factor is also it becomes as a 2 only. So 74 divided by 2. Then equivalent weight of the calcium hydroxide is equal to
37.
very good, ma'am. So equivalent weight of the calcium hydroxide is equal to 37. Okay. Then atomic mass of the aluminum is 27. Atomic mass of the aluminum is 27. What is the molar mass of the aluminum hydroxide?
Sir, is it 78?
Very good, Ritu. So what is the molar mass of the aluminum hydroxide means? Aluminum hydroxide molar mass is 78. Then what is the N factor in the given one?
3?
3.
Very good. So molar mass number N factor is equal to 3. Then if you simplify means what is the equivalent weight of the aluminum hydroxide?
26?
26.
Very good. Okay. So this answer is equivalent weight of the aluminum hydroxide is equal to 26 grams. So now you got the clarity for acid and bases. How we can calculate the equivalent weight. Okay. If you know the equivalent, how to calculate the equivalent weight, that is then only it is easy to calculate the normality. Otherwise, it is little bit difficult to calculate the normality. First, you have to know how to calculate the equivalent weight. Okay. If you know the equivalent means and number of equivalents is very easy now. Given mass by equivalent weight. The given mass by equivalent weights means from that one we can calculate the number of equivalents also. Okay. And shall we go for the salts? Okay. Now I'm taking for the salts. Next we will go for the salts. In salts, how we can calculate the equivalent weight? What is the statement I had given for the salts?
So the charge on the charge on cation or anion.
Very good one. So first I'll just go for the salts. Here only I can write down right here. So then I go for the salts. So in salts, what is the N factor? N is equal to. So what is the N factor in a salts? Highest charge. Highest charge here. So don't think about the either it is the positive or negative. We need the number. That's it. That is only we can consider as a N factor. Okay. For that one, I'm writing some of the salts. So what are the examples of the salts means here? For example, I wrote as a NaCl. So can you tell me the N factors? I don't want to take the molecular weights and all now. We don't have that much of time. I don't want to waste your times also. In this one, what is the N factor in NaCl? NaCl. What is the N factor? Aditi, Kathy, Sirisha.
1, I think, sir.
No. What is the N factor? N factor, Kathy? N factor is equal to
So one.
Is it 1, sir?
1. Ma. So how you telling that N factor is equal to 1?
Oxidation state, sir.
Oxidation state of the sodium. If the NaCl is going to be ionized, means it forms as a Na plus and Cl minus. Now, what is the charge you are getting? Means either both the cation and anion also it will get as here minus 1 only. Okay, you need positive ion, you need negative ion. So that's why what is the N factor we consider means N only. One more example. What is another example? Means barium sulfate. What is the N factor? Ritu, what is the N factor in barium sulfate?
One.
Ritu, it's not the 1, ma. You know ionic formation of the barium sulfate. The barium sulfate is it undergoes the ionization means it forms as a Ba plus 2. Barium is alkaline earth metal. Oxidation state of the all alkaline earth metals is plus 2 plus SO4 2 minus. SO4 2 minus. So what is the charge? What is the N factor we can consider in this one means here N factor is equal to 2. N factor is equal to 2. Okay. And one more to make it clear, I'll give one more example also. What is another example means here? AlCl3. If the AlCl3 it undergoes the ionization means it forms as a Al plus 3 and 3 moles of the Cl minus. 3 moles of Cl minus. So in this one, what is the N factor? What is the N factor, ma?
3, sir.
3, ma. So 3. So charge we have to consider either plus 3 it is there. Okay. So plus 3 means N factor is equal to 3. Okay. And for example, if they had given FeSO4. FeSO4. What is the N factor in FeSO4? FeSO4 is it undergoes the ionization in the form of Fe plus 2 plus SO4 2 minus. What is the N factor?
2, sir.
N factor is equal to 2. So all of you got the clarity how to find out the N factor in a salts. Everyone, you got the clarity or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then similarly, then we'll go for the redox reactions chapter. Another statement what I had given here, N factor is equal to the number of electrons transferred in a chemical reaction. Okay, so what is the another one means here? N factor is equal to N factor is equal to the number of electrons transferred in a chemical reaction. Transferred in a chemical reaction. Okay, so this is the statement. So based on that one, JE level questions. Okay, so what is the JE level questions means here? For example, one question they had given previously here. Okay, if MnO4 minus is it undergoes to the chemical reaction in presence of acid. In presence of acid, it is converted into Mn plus 2. Mn plus 2. Options. I will give options also. Okay. So what are the options means? The equivalent weight. The equivalent weight of the potassium permanganate. Okay. Equivalent weight of the potassium permanganate. M by 2. Option B. M by 3. Option C, m by 4. Option D, m by 5. What is the answer? What is the answer? What is the n factor in a given reaction?
Sir, do we have to find oxidation state for this?
That we have to check out the number of electrons transferred in a chemical reaction. Okay, sir, how we can calculate the number of electrons transferred in a chemical reaction means in reactant also we have to check it out the number of oxidation number, and product also we have to check out the oxidation number. The difference only we have to consider it as an n factor. So this concept we are going to learn in the redox reactions.
Sir, so is it m by 5?
M by 5 is the exact answer, Kathy. Very good, Kathy. Still anyone you're having doubt? What is the oxidation number of the manganese in MnO4 minus? What is the oxidation state? Ritu,
7.
Sirisha. Sirisha, what is the oxidation number of the manganese in MnO4 minus? Sirisha. Sirisha is there or not?
Yes, sir. 1.
How it is 1, ma? Do you have any doubt how to calculate the oxidation number? Sirisha?
Yes, sir.
Ritu? Do you have any doubt how to calculate the oxidation number?
Yeah, sir.
Aditi?
So I didn't understand this one. Can you explain it once?
My question is, I had given some chemical reaction. I'm asking, what is the equivalent weight of the potassium permanganate? Equivalent in this one, in this given reaction, equivalent weight of KMnO4. That is my
Sir, is
question.
it m by 4?
Answer is m by 5 is the answer.
How is it that, sir?
Yeah. So can I explain once again? All of you check it out, ma.
Yes,
So
sir.
is m by 5 means first we have to find out the oxidation number of the manganese. Okay. In the products already they had given as a +2 is the oxidation number. So we need not to calculate. Where we have to calculate means in MnO4 minus. Sir, what is the oxidation state of the manganese in MnO4 minus means MnO4 minus. So whichever we want to calculate that we are considering it is as a X, that because of we don't know the value. Okay, that we have to consider it as a X. Oxidation number is -2 plus of -2. Like that, how many oxygens are there?
4.
4. 4 is equal to, what is the overall charge present in the ion, ma?
Yes, sir.
-1. Okay, so if you simplify that one means X plus into minus minus 4 2s are 8 is equal to -1. Then X is equal to, if you send this -8, this side means it becomes as here +8. Then if you simplify that one
Plus
means
+7.
Okay, now the manganese oxidation number is +7. You got the clarity, Sirisha, Ritu?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
now let's check it out. So manganese is having +7. In the product, it is having +2. The number of electron difference is how many electron difference it is there?
5.
5.
5.
5 electrons are gained, so it's
Electron.
m by 5.
Is m by 5. Got it? Can I give one more example? Actually, it is a previous JE question. Can I give one more question?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. I'm giving one more question to you. Okay. But I mark the line here. Don't confuse. Okay. One question. My question is, MnO4 minus in basic medium. In basic medium, it is converted to MnO4 2 minus in presence of strong base. Presence of strong base. So what is the equivalent weight of the potassium permanganate? What is the equivalent weight of the potassium permanganate? Any one of you?
Sir, is it n by 3?
Is m by 3m. Once you check it out, ma, it's not the m by 3.
So is it M?
Is it m? The answer is m is the answer. Okay. Sometimes to make you confuse, again I'm changing the question mark. Okay. So it is answer is m. What is the answer means here? M. Sir, how you are telling that answer is m means actually answer is m by 1. N factor is equal to 1. Sir, how you are telling that m by 1 means in MnO4 minus oxidation number of the manganese is plus 7. In MnO4 2 minus, any one of you can guess the oxidation number of the manganese in this one?
So on the reactant side, it's plus 7, and on the product side is plus 6.
Very good, Aditi. Very good. So how many electron difference it is there? 1 electron. So then the answer is m by 1 is the answer. Okay. Now, so similarly, one more question I'm going to ask here. It is condition is different. MnO4 minus in presence of neutral medium. Neutral medium, or that is also we can write as a dilute base in presence of dilute base. It is converted into MnO2. What is the equivalent weight? Now my options are now my options are option A 156, option B is 53, option C is 156 divided by 4, option D is 156 divided by 5. What's the answer? So this one is 52 more. This one is 52. What is the molar mass of the potassium permanganate? I think so it is 158 or 156.
So the answer is B.
Mama, one second. If it is 156 means answer is you will get as a B only. Actually, exact molar mass of the potassium permanganate is
158.
158 grams. Okay, how much it is means here? 158 grams. 158 grams. Option A 158. Option B here you will get as a 52.3 something you will get. Option C is you will get as here 52.6. Not 50, this one is 52.6 and 31.6 and option D is 39.5. So what is the correct answer?
B, sir.
Option B is the
So B
correct.
is the correct answer.
Okay, so option B is the correct answer. How are you telling that option B is the correct answer?
So because
Yeah,
oxidation state of
Is the N factor in
MnO4 and the reactant side is 7 and Mn is in the product side is 4. So the N factor is 3 and we divide it by the given molar mass.
Very good, Aditi. Okay, so what is the N factor? Means N factor is equal to 3. N factor is equal to 3. The last question, which makes the confusion in the examination part also, that I'm going to be asked. What is the question means here? My question is last question. I will write the equation. I'm not writing the balancing of the equation that you have to balance and you have to tell the answer. Okay. If you're having any doubt, just to ask me, I'm going to be clarified. Cr2O7 2 minus use rise to Cr plus 3 options. Option A M by 4. Option B M by option B M by 8. M by 8. Option C M by 6. Option D M is the answer. Any guess? First of all, what is the N factor? If you know the N factor means we can find out the answer. Ritu, Sirisha, shall we try? Actually, this is very important concept. That's why I'm spending more time on this one. Aditi? Anyone of
Sir,
you?
is the oxidation state of Cr2 and Cr2O7 2 minus 6 just the oxidation state?
Cr2O7 2 minus oxidation state of the chromium is equal to 6. Correct only.
So it's 6 minus 3, that will be 3. There's no option there.
That's why I didn't give. Huh? Otherwise, if I had given me that also, that is only give you take the answer.
So is it M by 3?
I didn't give M by 3 here. Okay, as per you are telling that M by 3. If I give M by 3 means either it is the correct answer.
So do we have to balance this equation?
Very good.
So
That
it's
is
M by 6.
number of chromium atoms. If you balance means you will get the answer.
M by 6, sir.
M by 6 is the answer. Correct. Exactly correct, Kathy. Sir, everyone, you didn't see the either the equation is balanced or not. Because of starting only, I told that. Okay, so because of sir N factor, number of electron transferred in a chemical reaction, where we are seeing means a balancing of equation only. First of all, if you see the equation means Cr2O7 2 minus. Sir, in reactant side we have 2 chromium atoms, but product side we have only 1 chromium. Okay, so chromium already they had mentioned the oxidation state. It is the +3. But reactant side you are getting as oxidation number is +6. Okay, for 1 chromium atom, if you are getting 3 electrons difference, that the total number of electrons transferred in a chemical reaction is equal to 6 only na. 1 chromium atom, if it is gains 3 electrons, for the 2 chromium atoms total, how many electrons it has to be gained? 6 only na. 2 3s are 2 3s are 6. Then the answer is M by 6 is the answer. Got it all of you? How to calculate the equivalent weights? Everyone. Ritu.
Still a bit confusing, but I guess I got it.
Where you are having confusion, just to tell me that.
I didn't get this one, sir. After balancing, I just didn't get it.
Okay. So next, Sirisha. Sirisha, where you having doubt? Remaining,
No.
except this one, remaining all, or you are having clarity?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, Ritu. So for the sake of you, I'm going to explain once again. Ritu, what is the oxidation number of the chromium in Cr2O72 minus?
+6.
Plus 6. You got the answer? Sirisha
Yes,
also got
sir.
the same answer? Sirisha,
Yes,
you got?
sir.
Okay, right. Sirisha, you also telling that oxidation number of the chromium in Cr2O72 minus is equal to +6. Very good. And right side had given only one chromium atom. Before that, I had given only one chromium. Is it right? First of all, you can check it out. My equation is balanced or not. Number of chromium atoms are both side. It is balanced or not.
Not, sir.
Right side, left side, you are having 2 chromium atoms. Right side, you are having only 1. How we can convert the 1 into 2? By multiplying with 2 only, na? Ritu?
Yes, sir.
Now I am multiplying with 2. Now the number of chromium atoms are balanced.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Each chromium atom at a reactant side, chromium is having +6 oxidation state. At product side, it is having +3 oxidation state. The number of electron difference, the number of electron difference in the reactant and product is equal to N is equal to how many electron difference it is there for each chromium atom. Ritu, what's the difference it is there? +6 to +3. How many electron difference?
3.
Very good. For one chromium atom, if it is 3 means, in a reaction, how many chromium atoms are there?
2.
3 into 2. N factor is equal to 6. Got it, Ritu?
Yes, sir. Got it.
Sirisha, got the answer?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So this kind of questions also they're asking like JEE level and NEET level examination. Okay. So equivalent weight is also very, very important. Okay. Then I'll go for next concept because just we had seen normality only. Okay. So we had seen normality and how to calculate the equivalent weight only we had seen. So for the based on the normality, again, we are having some of the formulas also. Okay, so which it is useful in the calculation, NEET and JEE level calculations part. What are the formulas we are having which are related to the normality means here? Some important formulas are there. So normality is equal to comparison. Okay, so comparison. So that means N1 V1 is equal to N2 V2 formula. So comparison formula. So this also we are using to calculate the normality. So because of if we know any of the 3 values, fourth one we can calculate. Any one of the 3 values if we know means we can calculate the fourth one. Okay. And what is the another formula means here? Resultant normality. So how we can calculate the resultant normality means NR. NR is equal to N1 V1 plus N2 V2 divided by V1 plus V2 is the formula. What is the formula here? So resultant normality, NR is nothing but resultant normality. N1 V1 plus N2 V2 by V1 plus V2. Sir, when we can use this formula means here identical solution. Okay, identical solutions means here if all are acids or it may be all are bases. Okay, that is only we can call as a similar solutions. For similar solutions, we can use this formula. If two different solutions they had given, if two different solutions, the different solutions means what is the formula we can use? Different solution. So different solutions are nothing but They may be give it is a acid and base. They may give us here acid and base. Sir, how we can write the formula for acid and base means? So resultant normality is equal to NR is equal to. So for molarity also I give the formula. What is the formula I had given here? M1V1 minus M2V2. Here also we have to take as a N1V1 minus N2 V2 divided by N1 plus, sorry, V1 plus V2 is the formula. Okay, so what is the formula we have to take here? To calculate the resultant normality means here N1 V1 minus V1 plus V2. Okay, so when we can take as a N1 V1? N1 V1 when we can take means here N1 V1 is equal to if normality of the acid and volume of the acid is greater than the top, normality of the base and volume of the base is greater the value. Otherwise, if it is base is greater, NB and VB is greater than, okay, NA and VA. So that time NB, VB we are taking as a N1, V1. Here only I had given clear clarity. Got it? Got it all of you? Okay.
Yes,
And
sir.
normality and density related formula. Okay, so again we have one more here, normality and density related formula. And what is the normality and density related formula means here? Normality is equal to X percentage into density into 10 divided by equivalent weight. Equivalent weight of solute. Equivalent weight of the solute. In this one, what is meant by the X percentage? X percentage is equal to weight by volume percentage. What is meant by the X percentage? X percentage is nothing but it is the weight by volume percentage. Okay. Next one. And one more formula it is also it is that. So which is explains the relationship between normality and molarity. So what is the formula we are using to calculate the relationship between the normality and molarity? Means normality is equal to molarity into n factor. N factor. So by using this formula also we can calculate the normality and molarity relation. Sometimes they're asking the question. Okay, if they had given the molarity, but options are they had given the normality. How we can convert the normal molarity into normality means here, if you multiply with the n factor means from that one we can calculate the values. Got it all of you? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so now I'm converting this one into the PDF formation and I'm posting in a group. If you are having any doubts related to all these formulas, you can go through that PDF file, you can check it out. Okay, in app only it will be there. Okay, today only I'm going to be post all these formulas to you. Okay, and shall we try some questions, MCQ questions based on this one? Okay, how they're asking the questions in the examination part method. Now I'm copying some question now. I'm copying some questions. Let us see how many members they are going to be answered. So 25 ml of the 3 molar HNO3 are mixed with 75 ml of 4 molar of nitric acid. If the volumes are additive, the molarity of the final mixture would be, okay. If you are unable to see the question means, once again I'll write here. Okay. So I think so it is not copied properly. I'll write the question here. What is the question means? What is the question they're asking means here? "25 ml of 3 molar HNO3 are mixed with 75 ml of 4.0 molar HNO3. The volumes are additive. The molarity of the final mixture would be so this is the question. All of you got the screen?
Yes, sir.
So already got this question here. First of all, question is related to which one, ma? Either molarity, molality, mole fraction, and normality.
Molarity, sir.
What they're asking?
The resultant molarity.
So, Kathy, what is the formula for the resultant molarity?
Sir, is it the same that you just gave? Or is there a different formula?
No, come again. I didn't hear clearly.
Is it M1V1 plus M2V2?
Exactly, Aditi. Exactly, Kathy. Exactly, same formula only. Because of identical solutions only, all are acids only. Okay, they had given the as a similar solutions only. Similar solutions means what is the formula we can use? Resultant molarity MR is equal to M1V1 plus M2V2 by V1 plus V2. Okay, first in this one. So what is the data? Okay, as per the data, what is the M1 value? What is the M1 value, ma? M1 is equal to how much?
3, sir.
3 molarity. Okay, V1.
Twenty 25.
Very good one. So 25 ml. M2.
Four.
M2. 4. Okay. And V2 Ritu.
75.
75. So you are telling the formula is MR is equal to M1 V1 plus M2 V2 divided by V1 plus V2. If you substitute and you can tell me the answer. 3 into 25 plus of 4 into 75 divided by 25 plus 75. If you simplify means 325 will get us a 75 plus 475. 475 means you will get us a 300.
So
Divided.
3.75.
So what is the answer, Kathy?
3.75.
Very good, Kathy. 3.75 is the answer. Still anyone having doubt? Anyone you having doubt? Vitu, Srisha, Aditi.
No, sir.
Aditi, done or not? Actually, Aditi is fast this time. Calculations is slow.
Yes, sir.
Got the answer or not?
Yes, sir. Actually, there was some problem with my network.
Okay. So then, can I give another question?
Yeah, sir.
Ritu, get ready for the another question. Yes. Well, if you got the question, otherwise, can I increase the font size? I'll increase the font size a little bit. So font size is very less. The options I had given. Any one of you, answer.
Sir, anhydrous what is present in the solution? It's just anhydrous.
Just anhydrous, amma. 1 second. Without Na2CO3. Na2CO3. Anhydrous Na2CO3. Okay. Anhydrous Na2CO3. I'll write here. Anhydrous Na2CO3. Two. There you'll get as a Na2CO3. Where the space it is there, in that space you will get as a Na2CO3 formula. Anhydrous Na2CO3 present in 250 ml of 0.25 molar solution. What is the amount of? Any guess and any answer, then you can tell me.
So we have to use molarity formula for this, right?
Polarity formula only, ma, you can use and you can tell me the answer.
Sir, is the first option D, 6.625 grams. 625 grams, option D.
Option D. What about others? How many members you got the answer option D, ma? Ritu, Sirisha. Which formula we have to use actually to calculate the mass amount they're asking?
Sir, given mass by molecular mass divided by the volume. Like,
Very good. So given mass by molecular mass into 1000 divided by volume in ml. Because of two formulas are there. Directly number of moles by V in ml. Okay. So what is the number of?
sir, it is it is X by 106 into 250 into 1000 is equal to 0.25.
Very good. So 0.25 into molecular weight of the sodium carbonate. What is the molecular weight of the sodium carbonate?
106.
106. Very good. So 106. Okay. So into 250 divided by 1000. 250 divided by 1000. 250 ones and 250 fours. Okay. Now 25 divided by 0.25. 0.25, this also, if we simplify, this one means 4 twos, and this one is 2 5s and 2 3s, and 2 ones, 2 2s, 26.5, 26.5 and 0.25. 0.25. Okay, if you multiply this one means how much will get?
6.625.
6.625. So then D is the answer.
So the next answer is 0.0196.
0.0196. Search total options.
So number of NaCl moles is 0.1 and H2O is 5.
Correct only. 0.0196 is the answer. Okay. How to calculate this one? The question is related to which one first of all?
The mole fraction.
Mole fraction. Ma.
So we need to find number of moles of sodium chloride and water. So we'll get it as 0.1 of sodium chloride moles and 5 moles of water. Then we can divide 0.1 by 5 plus 0.1.
Very good. Aditi. Others? Kathy, what's the answer for the second one?
Sir, I'm still calculating, but I'm doing the same thing, sir.
Okay. So first one is finished. Second one you are solving. Ritu?
Calculate for the second one, sir.
Okay, done. Ma. Sirisha?
Sir, I'm doing second one.
Okay, you are doing second one. Then. So Aditi, you finished the second one also. Good, ma. I'll go first. One more question. Aditi, can you finish this one?
Sir, is the second one a question? A complete question?
Second one is complete question only. It is
Okay.
full only. It is that. Then you are getting doubt.
Sir, there's no number in it, as I'm not understanding.
They're asking the mole fraction. You know how we can calculate the mole fraction? Second one
Yeah.
answer.
The third one, sir. Third one, sorry.
So what will be the molarity of the solution containing sodium hydroxide solution? 1 second. That is only I'm copying until that you ask the question. Right?
Sir, 1 by 2 or 0.5?
2.5 ma? Priti, what's the answer? Got it?
What, sir?
I didn't get to the third one, sir.
Sir, is 0.5 correct for the third one?
Yeah. 1 second. How many members you completed the first, second one and third one? Now let us see ma. Second one answer. I don't know how many members are there done second one. Second one is let us see ma. 5.85 grams of the sodium chloride are dissolved in 90 grams of the water. The mole fraction formula is XA is equal to number of moles of the one component by total number of components present in a solution. That means Na plus Nb. Okay. Now, so what they're asking, mole fraction is ma. Mole fraction they're asking. So first, what is the mole fraction of the solute? Mole fraction of the solute means we can take as a Nb. Nb is equal to weight by gram molecular weight. That means 5.85 divided by molecular mass of the sodium chloride. What is the molar mass of the sodium chloride? 58.5. 58.5 means this also we can simplify.
So is the third answer 0.5?
Yeah, just I have to check it out. Just 1 second. Okay. So 585 divided by 100 and this one is 10 divided by 585. So I'm removing the decimal points here. So 585 is going to be cancelled. This 0 is going to be cancelled. Then we'll get as a 0.1 is the NB value. Then Na. How we can calculate the Na value means here given weight by molar mass. Okay. So 90 grams they had given. Molar mass of the water is equal to 18. So 18 5s, Na value got as a 5. We substitute all these values. Okay, mole fraction of the B. Mole fraction of B if you had taken means Nb by Na plus Nb. So according to that one, 0.1 divided by 0.1 plus 5. That means you how much will get as a 0.1 divided by 5.1. Okay, 5.1. Then you'll get as a 10 by 51. 10 by 51 value, how much it is there, ma? What is the 10 by 51 value?
0.0196, sir.
That means, yeah, 0.01. I think so. We'll get as 0.1, 0.19.
0.0196.
Sir, I got 0.196.
0.196. It's not the 0.096 because of we simplify 0.1 divided by 5.1. That is also we can write as a 1 by okay, correct only 0.016 only. Okay, so 1 by 51. 1 by 51 means here we can write as 0.0196 only my answer. 0.0196 is the answer. 0.0196 is the answer. Got it? That is the second one. Next, third one. What will be the molarity of the solution containing 5 grams of the sodium chloride in 250 ml? Formula. Question number third one. What is the formula? We can use molarity is equal to weight by molecular weight into 1000 divided by 250 ml. Okay. So in this one, weight. How much weight they had given? 5. Molar mass of the NaCl.
40.
Molar mass of the NaCl is equal to 40. 23 plus. It's not the 40. It's not the Na. Sodium hydroxide is 40 only. Sorry, I didn't say. I thought that it is NaCl. Sodium hydroxide is 40. Then 1000.
Sir, it is 0.125.
10 means look at us. 0.5 is the answer. 0.5 is
Sir,
the
I
answer.
got the answer of 0.5.
So
Yes,
you
yes.
have the same answer.
That's why I told that because of I didn't confirm because I didn't see the answers. I had to confirm only. I don't know the answers. Huh? Just I'm giving the questions. Okay. Got it, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Based
Yes,
on that
sir.
one, and I'm forwarding some assignment to you also in group just to practice that questions. Okay, you can practice that questions. If you're having any doubts, we'll discuss in the next class. Okay, until that clear now everyone, how to calculate the questions and all, how to simplify the questions.
Yes.
Still anyone you are having doubt? Now I'm forwarding some assignment, just practice that questions. If you practice means you will get the confidence. If you won't practice now, if you are listening the class, you are